Hey, what happens when you fall, right? When we fail, it's reality, right? We can't be perfect all the time. So today I'm going to be raw with you and share with you what I do and what I've recently been doing about when I fall. I have fallen. And what do I do to get back up? And that's the thing is we never profess to be perfect. And the thing is, the reality of life is we need each other. We need you. We need our friends. We need our loved ones. We need our family. We need support for those days when we fall so that we can get back up again. Because sometimes when you're alone and you are expecting to pick yourself back up on your own, it just doesn't work as well. So I'm going to be raw with you guys today. I'm going to share with you the last couple weeks that I've been going through. And with my movement, I have been failing tremendously on my strength training. Strength training is super important to me, and I have not been sticking to it. I've been getting my runs in. I've been working out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but my weekdays have been less than optimal. So what happens? So we're going to go through some steps, what it takes. You can apply this to anything. It doesn't have to be about working out. It just so happens that's where I have been failing lately is my working out strength training. And so let's talk about it. So how do I get back on track when I fall and when I fail, when I fall off the wagon of my strength training? So first step, I want to identify what, right? Second step, I want to identify how it happened. Third, I want to identify why. Why did it happen? I have to understand it, right? I can't just correct it. I would like to understand it. And then the fourth step for me is, what am I going to do about it? How am I going to correct it? And when I think about correcting it, I think about the things that went well, the things that didn't go well. And when I need to correct something, what do we always learn? Do it immediately, right? Don't wait. There's no special day. Mondays aren't special, people. Mondays aren't special to start your program of whatever you're doing, if it's eating healthy or working out. It's the moment in time. It happens to be flip that switch then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Do it then. No waiting, right? Because when we wait, a lot of things can happen during that time. We can talk ourselves out of it. We can go and have a big old chocolate cake. So when I am going to correct and make that action plan, right? We want to make plan and action. Then I'm going to look at what works, what doesn't work, right? I want to flip that switch. What things can I install or what can I delete? You don't have to do both. Pick one or the other. Do I want to install a habit or action or behavior, or do I want to delete it, right? And then I want to do it now, and then I want to celebrate what I'm doing, right? What's important now? Is it important to you? If it's not important to you, then let's not waste our time on it. Let's be real. Don't waste your time on something that's not important to you in any aspect of your life. Hi, Rosie. How are you today? So let's get started on my specific rawness today. I'm going to share with you what I have been not doing my best. So for probably multiple weeks at this point, I have not been making it to the gym at all. It's not just because of COVID. I mean, it is because the classes are smaller at times, but I want to get there. I want to work out with my peeps. I want to do my social distancing and wear my mask. And I want to build my lean muscle back up, right? Tomorrow never comes. You have to choose to start. That's right, girlfriend. Hey, Naomi, how you doing? So what I'm going to share with you is that I've been slacking on that part of it. I haven't been getting up as early as I'd like to. So I'm going to go through these 4 steps again. What am I doing? Identify how I got off track, right? The what, the how, and the why. And then what am I going to do? What am I going to do about it, right? We're not going to just talk about it. What am I going to do about it? So first one, I talked about movement. My movement has been slacking. I'm getting my running in and I'm packing it into 3 days, intense, 3-day workouts. And so my strength training has been decreased. So before I was slacking in this area, I was doing strength training, 5 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week, for sure. I definitely am not as strong as I was before, and that's okay. I'm totally okay with that. But I want that lean body back, right? So what is my what? I'm talking about my what. So I know my what is that we're doing my strength training. I'm not being consistent with that. I'm not getting up early enough. So what's the how about it, right? How is it? Well, I'm working from home most of the time. I do go into the office, but I'm working from home, and it takes me about 30 to 45 minutes to drive to the gym. So for me to get up and back to work to start at 6:30 a.m., that is difficult for me. So that is my how, right? I'm working from home, smaller gym classes, there is waiting lists if I don't get in right away. And I have that drive. So that's my how, kind of how it's happening. Why? Why is it happening? Well, I'm definitely sleeping in later, and maybe I need a little more sleep sometimes, but I'm sleeping in later. I'm not getting up, and I can do my strength training at home, right? So the other part of it is that the timing, right? Working on the timing and being ready for work at 6:30 in the morning, and that I'm also tending to go into something that I used to do all the time, where I'm over scheduling, I'm over planning, I'm doing things before work, scheduling clients, I'm scheduling clients after work, I'm scheduling networking after work, I'm scheduling things all weekend long that I'm not at home and having that rest recoup period, right? I talk about all the time, be 100% on and then be 100% off, right? So I will totally get to that in just a second, Rosie, for sure. So then I have to deal with and figure out, what's my plan? What's my action plan? What am I going to do about it? So I'm sharing that with you today because I just started. What am I going to do about it? So I am going to make a commitment to starting to get to bed a little earlier, right? Get to bed a little earlier. I get to bed around 8:30 now, but I'd like to get in bed a little earlier. I choose to get in bed before I fall asleep so that my body can relax. I can do meditation, maybe some reading. I'm trying to stay off of any kind of social media and taking that digital sunset to true and not turning on the TV. So the goal is to go to bed, read, journal, meditate, plan my day the night before, right? And then I'm going to get up a little earlier. So I've been getting up at 5 a.m. and I'm used to getting up at 3:45, 3:30 a.m. Hey Judy, how you doing? So that's my normal schedule before all of this, and that kind of slowly changed and creeped in. So now I'm getting up at 5. I'd like to switch it back to getting up at 4 a.m. That's because I love my mornings. That's my time, right? Figure out when your time is that you need. Is it evenings, mornings, lunchtime, midday, whatever that's going to be. And then whether I make it to the gym or not, because that's not the problem. The problem is whether I'm going to get up and do the workout. So I'm going to allow myself from 5 to 5:30 to do my 30 minutes of strength training. And so I'm going to start that now, and I'm going to start decreasing my scheduling time. I'm not going to overextend myself on a consistent basis, because that impacts everything. That impacts my sleep, my mood, my well-being, my health, my relationship with my husband. So I have to find that balance. And believe you me, I love that saying. I don't even know what it means, but believe you me, that sometimes we just get into those weird ruts. And that is my biggest area where I struggle the most, is that I feel like I'm most successful and productive when I schedule my time out, and I become so busy that I'm just doing everything outside of myself. And that I've learned completely that doing everything outside of myself comes back and bites me in the rump. It completely bites me in the rump, because the outcome of that is stress, right? The outcome of that is no quality time with my loved ones, my family, my husband, my friends. The outcome of that is not feeling well and getting sick. So we don't want to do that to ourselves. So this is me sharing with you my commitment back to myself, in hopes that inspires you to commit to yourself of what you need in your life for that balance, creating that balance. So again, committing to you all and committing to myself that I'm going to have my floor and my ceiling of, I'm going to do strength training 2 days a week in the morning, right? Because I'm going to do it from 5 to 5:30, regardless if I have to drive into town for work, regardless if I can't get into the gym, regardless of anything. That is going to be my commitment. So just a quick summary of the 4 steps. Identify what is not working, right? When we fall, what are you talking about? What's not working? Identify how it's not working. Identify why. Understand the why behind it. There could be emotional things going on in your life that you're wondering, why am I feeling this way? Why did I fall off track? Because there might be something more emotional that you need to deal with. And the 4th step of that is, what's your plan? How are you going to take action? Within that action step, 4th plan, there's some little subsections. Is it important to you? If not, again, don't worry about it. Find something important to you. It might come around later in life that it's important to you. What's worked for you before? What hasn't worked for you before? Think about those things. And then celebrate. Celebrate yourself, honor yourself, and recognize what you have done and your awareness and your reflection. So that's just a quick snippet of what happens when I fall. How do I get back up, right? I'm just giving you information of my experience, hoping that it helps you in some small form or big form, but you can always reach out to us. Darren and I both, we would love to talk with you and help you and encourage you and inspire you to find that power, find that energy within your own being to be able to be exactly who and what you want to be, because it's there. It's there. Sometimes you just need a coach to pull it out. So Rosie, I want to address something that you said. Can we please do a review month and re-go over things that we went over and learned earlier this year? I love that idea. I absolutely love that idea, Rosie. I agree with that. And this month we're focusing, for best year ever work, love, and then we're going to focus on some recapping also. And so I would love to recap with you about all of these things, recap with everyone. I think that's a great idea. So hope all is well. Be kind to yourself. Remember what's important to you and celebrate everything, your micro wins, your macro wins, whatever you need to do. Let's just celebrate ourselves. These are tough times, so we need to be kind. We need to give ourselves permission. We need to understand that we're going to fail, right? Faithful attempt in learning, and that we're never going to be perfect. We just want to be the best that we possibly can be every day, and that looks different every day. So have a good evening. Reach out to us if you need anything, because we're here. We're here for you. So take care. Peace be with you.